Hi everyone, so great to be here and to see so many of you. I'll try to keep my presentation short so we can actually talk at the table and talk through lunch. So a lot of the work I do now is on artificial empathy, and I'm at Toronto Metropolitan University in computer science. So for any of the students who are here looking to get to know more about computer science, you can email me at any time, even if we don't get an opportunity to talk today. This is a bit of all of my areas of thinking, research, and my academic journey. So I'm an engineer, but then I moved to computer security at Carleton University. I was a faculty at York University in data analytics. I did my master's and PhD at OISE in curriculum and pedagogy, thinking about how can you use learning analytics. So I took my knowledge from data analytics and I started looking at how can you use data to actually make learning better. Then I worked at MIT. I was a lecturer, but a researcher, mostly working in AI, because AI started becoming hot again, like Jim mentioned. It's not new, but it was reinvented, and now I do a lot of work in CS Ed, in integrative analytics, and I talk about care a lot. So I want to start by asking how you're feeling, because that's what I want you to be in. How's everybody feeling? Excited is good. I hope nobody is angry. I was a bit grumpy coming in because I drove from Toronto, and anybody who drives in the GTA knows it is not pleasant. Somebody cut me off, and then I had to slow down trying to look for a turn, and people were home. It was not pleasant. So I was grumpy, and I wished I had my dog next to me, because most often when this happens, he travels with me a lot. I would turn to him and say, "Oh my God, can you believe that? This guy, oh, how dare he cut me off?" And then, of course, the dog said nothing, but just saying to him was good. Then I remembered I didn't actually need a dog because my grandfather used to talk to his car. So for those of you who know, this is an ambassador from the yesteryears, and my grandfather used to constantly talk to his car. Actually, he would get mad if any of us tried to talk to it. This was his empathy bot. And so I want to talk to you about what it means to have empathy in devices, and what does it mean for artificial intelligence to have empathy. And is that even a concept? It's not new, because Eliza, if some of you have been working, maybe the students at Erindale know, if you've been researching and learning about AI, Eliza was one of the first bots, and you see the date that was in the 1966 is when it was there, and it actually, I remember a story wherein the professor's assistant used it, and she said, "Please don't be in the room with me. I'm having a personal conversation with Eliza." And this was way back in 1966. And today, if you haven't gone to this website or tried Wobot or heard about it, you should. This company is valued at $500 million in the last just 3 years. It's a fast-growing company, and there's tons of research on it as well to say that it's very useful for people and actually has positive results. So in my lab, we look at how can you have empathy in machines? Do machines have empathy? How can we actually use them to study human empathy? And how can they actually inform us be better as humans? Why is this important? An empathic AI system actually leads to an accountable AI system. You've all heard about the fake stories that AI says and the hallucinations that it has. In order for it to be accountable, one argument is that it should actually have an affective states, have an understanding of human affect, learn to socialize, and understand intentions. Is that good? Or is that dystopian? Okay, so I wanted to, how do I go back? I got it. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'll just talk to you about one project that we do so that you can get an idea. So we have an AI agent that we work with that is based off of, you can pick your GPT, so it is a GPT, so it is a chat model, and you can pick it, and we actually give it some of the emotions that we can detect, and it detects the emotions in the text that it gets, but also through voice. And so we have a tool that we use that actually detects awkwardness, sympathy, embarrassment, concentration, whether you're calm. And then based on the user's emotions, the bot actually responds with those particular emotions. So it starts empathizing with you, okay? Now, we asked our students, how did you feel about that? So you will see some students were like, oh my God, they said this website, it's like our website. I wish I'd used this website before. It helped me, and it was actually great. It was really helpful, and I can't wait to use it again. But then there were others who felt, okay, that's not human. That's not authentic at all. That was way too artificial for me. So then, the question that we all should be asking today is, artificial empathy useful? If the answer is yes, can AI actually be empathetic? Do we have empathic AI right now? If you've had conversations with any of the GPTs, you probably felt it, that it's starting to mimic your emotions, try to say, oh, that's okay, Preeti. Don't worry about the driver, like you're driving so well, you got this, right? But the question I want to ask is not that. The question I want to ask is, can AI actually mimic empathy in a way that it can be useful to humans? It's not that AI can be empathetic, it's can that empathy be useful to humans? And more importantly, can AI help build empathy in humans so that when that guy cuts me across the road, I am not getting all enraged, and I come here happy to give this talk. So a few things, there are students who are building robots, there are students who are doing analytics work, and that's my lab. And students here, this is an invite to you to come talk to me. Okay, thank you.